All right, guys. Episode 3 with your boy Joe Mass and Bob Bain. Stranger Things, the Turnbow Trap. My God. Mass, by the way, who the hell are the Turnbows? And now they have their own goddamn episode named after them. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
And the Turnbows, cuz we never heard of either one of these people.
The kid plays you find out he's a major part throughout the episode, and he plays a great part. But honestly, I'm sitting here going, who the hell are the Turnbows? When I saw the episode name, I didn't know that was the reason, but all it said was the Turnbow Trap. And then all of a sudden you hear Derek Turnbow this, Derek Turnbow that. I'm like, who the fuck is Derek Turnbow?
In the very beginning, I didn't know it was a last name. Yeah. So the military this is where we see more of the military has that signal jammer for L, like that kryptonite, she calls it. So we see her get affected by it now.
In episode 3. So now her and Harper and Hopper are in the shit. Her and Hopper. Right. So for any of our fans, just so you know, I have a dog who I love, and her name is Harper. So that's the reason I'm constantly saying Hopper. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, they're in the shit now. Like, they're almost they're in Vietnam. Like, it's DEFCON 3.
And we have confirmation now that it is actually Henry luring the kids. You see Holly and Henry in a beautiful home. We've seen this home before.
We have. It's the Creel home.
Yes. And they're having dinner, and Henry explains to her that Derek is the next one to join them in the house. And she jokes that she doesn't like Derek, and he says, well, you don't want him to be eaten by the monsters, right? So he's like flipped the script on all these children. And so you get confirmation, like Henry says it out loud.
Can we talk about this? We went, like, is this what the pedos do? Like, and I hate to even go there, but we went from a wholesome series to all of a sudden, I'm like, I got pedo vibes. Am I wrong?
100%. Yeah. 100%.
Am I wrong?
Derek is Henry's next victim. That we think this is when gives us the impression that they have captured Vecna. The military has captured Vecna. That's who we think is behind the wall. Or I'm sorry, behind that final door in the military base. And
correct.
We end episode 3 with Max.
Well, how about that? Is that just a total friggin' punch in the face? Like, we've talked about this before in the preview, that we had no idea what was going to happen with Max, right? She's in the hospital bed. She's in the coma. For the first 2 episodes going into 3, we see Lucas is there, still by her side all the time.
Playing music, consoling her.
And nothing has changed.
Now,
okay, so now we get to the end and we see that, so Holly, let's back up a little bit. All right. Holly is taken by Henry Creel Vecna, right? Mm-hmm. Mr. What's-It, and brought to that great home. She gets the boom box, the Tiffany tape, right? Which in 1987 was every girl's dream.
Yeah.
Right? I think we're alone now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's such a great song to play for that scene, though.
Right? Like, okay, so we know that Henry says, when he's
don't go into the woods.
Yeah, when he's in the Mr. What's-It form, the Henry Creel form, right? He's not the demon.
Mr. Nice Guy. Yeah.
Correct. Mr. Nice Guy. I like that. Mr. Nice Guy, just like Half-Baked.
Yeah.
So we'll call him that from now on. That's his new moniker. There's Vecna and there's Mr. Nice Guy. So Mr. Nice Guy says, don't ever go into the woods. Okay. And we don't really know what that means at that time.
Correct.
And if you remember, right, as he's telling her that, we kind of see somebody looking.
Yeah. Through the trees. Yeah.
Through the trees. So now there's a knock at the door, right? She's listening to Tiffany, trying on all the dresses. Holly, that is, Holly Wheeler. She's trying on all the dresses. Like, oh, this is great. This is awesome.
She's baking brownies.
She's baking a cake, cuz not baking brownies. She's baking a cake.
She baked 2 cakes. She put Jimmy's on the cake and then put ice cream on top of it as she's watching, I don't know, the Andy Griffith show or something.
I don't know what she was watching. It was something on a 1962 box, Magnavox TV.
Land, something you see on TV.
I don't know.
Land now.
But then there's the knock at the door. All right. So then there's the note in the mailbox. Saying, hey, follow this, follow that. And you can see it says it's from Henry. And she gets nervous because Henry said never go into the woods. So now she follows it in, right? Follows the compass, follows the map. And she sees an opening in this mountain, this majestic mountain. And then as she's using the telescope that she found in, I guess that was Henry Creel's old room as a child with all the Boy Scout
or his
stuff,
son's
right?
room, yeah.
Or his son's room, whatever. And then she sees a figure, a shadow, and she starts running. And then what the fuck?
Now, I don't think that it is, but at the end of episode 3, I thought the cave Max was in was a nicer version of the monster, the living, breathing monster wall. That was the impression I got.
All right.
But I mean, now after seeing episode 4, I don't think that's the case. But yeah, you end episode 3 with a little teaser and you see Max.
With a teaser.
Yeah.
Because it was a full blown, like, oh my God, I just had a panic attack. What are you doing there?